Good afternoon and welcome to West Coast Model Battleships. I'm your host Dave, and I want to give you a little update. I kind of jumped ship, taking on something new real quick, and I'll show you what it is. It's a Battlestar. This is one of my favorite shows as a kid, so I jumped into this thing probably about 15 hours ago. I'm going to show you what I've got done so far. I have a lighting kit for it that I'll be installing. So I want to give you a quick update, so we'll call it Battlestar update number 1, and show you what I've got done so far in the last 15 hours and talk about some of the pros and cons of this Mobius kit, and then we'll come back up. So let's dive down and take a look at this thing. Okay. As you can see, this thing is a pretty good sized kit. Not a lot of small parts, which is actually very thankful. So this is the underside of the bow. This is the engine here. As you can see, yep, there you go, Brian. No weasels. So this will have a complete lighting kit in it. So what I've done is painted everything black in here, flat black, to hide the light. It is fiber optic, but there is a light that goes in and feeds in there. So here I added a strut right here across this, so there'll be one light here, one light here, one light here, one light here to shine out the back of the engine. And then I have a post that'll come up right here. There'll be a red one mounted right here because it has 2 blue and 2 red engines. I've already pre-drilled all the holes to run the wires through on both of these. Here is the rear of the engine they sell. As you can see, the blue and the red. Let's see if I can get some light on this for you. Hold on one second. As you can see, lights up pretty nice. That's the clear, transparent blue and red. Get this out of the way. Okay. For the hangar bays, I've added 2 little pieces there to give it flat because it's contoured in the bottom. This is actually the top. Well, this is the bottom. So this will sit back here. Then there's a little tiny little matte painting that comes with it to give you the illusion of depth in there, which will go here, turn this way. And then I've added a strut here to mount the light to shine to the back of this little card, which hopefully the light will come through so you can see some of it. So we got that done. And then for the big piece, this is the main body. This is the bridge area. We'll call this the spine, the keel. This is the keel piece that's already done. And the nice thing about this Mobius kit is all their seams are hidden in areas that you can't see them. I have a few that have shown up. I had a bad fit on one that I've been filling with wood glue. So I got my wires pre-drilled and run. They will be tacked down with hot glue. So this right here, I mean, see that? I'll try to slide this back. I've already drilled out the spot where the bridge goes. It's a separate piece. I have to put number 80 drill bit holes in there and run the fiber optics. Here's the wire. It's already there. These are already run for the landing bay, launch bays, if you remember the show. And then they run back to the main thing, the main engine area, and I've got enough wire here to run it back up because I'm going to put some on the side. So the control board will sit down in here, and then there should be 2. I'm going to try to put it in here. If not, I'm going to try to get them in here. 2 9-volt batteries in parallel to run this thing. It takes 2 of them. So the board will sit in here. Here's the board. I'm keeping it in the plastic so no static gets to it. You can see that. So there's little connectors there, and then on this side there's a button that changes the way that it flashes. So when it's lit up, the engines will look like they're pulsing, like in the movie or the show and the movie. And then here's my fiber optic right there. Little tiny guys. That's right, Brian, no weasels. So, like I said, I've got about 15 hours into this thing. I'm almost got it all together. It's just wiring, gluing, and getting some parts. I got the stand done. Gave it a little wash inside there with red, highlighted it with a little black, and then went over it with a little gunmetal to make it look like I've been rubbing on it and all that. I may add some weight to the bottom of this just because of the 9 volts up top, adding more weight, making it want to tip. But that's what I got done so far. It's been a fun little kit. I mean, if you can grab one, grab one. There's only about 80 something parts to it, and they're all big. The smallest part, I think, so far is the one I found was this one. It's a little strut that goes on the front of the ship. That's like the smallest part. It's been fun. A lot less eye strain than working on a 350 North Carolina. So, let me go back up top and we'll go over this thing again. Okay, so we're back. And like I say, it's fit really well. They've hidden a lot of the seams. The only one I had a problem with is this one was a little warped. It was right here. Right there. Big old gap that have been, whatever I do, I've tried to heat it with a blow dryer and soften it back over. I've got it in place. I've been slowly filling that with wood glue. When it's done, you shouldn't see it. But most of the other seams are hidden, which is really incredible that the way they engineered that. So I'm looking forward to it, getting it done and lit up and doing a finale on this thing. Took some time here to do this little quick video. If you have any questions, comments about the project, it's been fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. I was lucky to find one that isn't outrageously priced. You can find them online that people don't want $200 or $300 for them because they're claiming they're the originals. It's Mobius has reissued them. There you go. Found it online at a hobby store. Can't complain. Shipped, no damage done to the box. So I'm going to keep plugging along on this. I'm hoping to get maybe 25, maybe 30 hours into it, then call it good. So once again, this is Dave. I'm your host at West Coast Model Battleships. Please click the like and subscribe button, and I want to thank all the new subscribers, and a shout out to Brian. You are a weasel. We'll see you on the next one.